Hey, so I wanted to break down for you what the Limitless Journey experience is. The Limitless Journey is a 5-day experience in which I will be doing live trainings for 5 days straight. Now, don't worry if you are not able to join one of the trainings at the exact time that I'm going to be live, because everything's going to be recorded and you can watch it whenever you have time. So, throughout the 5 days, we're going to cover a bunch of topics, but the main point of the course, obviously, it is for you to monetize your personal brand. Whether you already have a personal brand or you want to create a personal brand, this course is for you. The 5 different topics that we're going to cover are, the first day is going to be mindset. Now, you might be thinking, why mindset? Because I really just want to create a brand and make money from it. But the truth is, mindset is probably one of the most important things in you creating your brand and creating your business, because I know that for me, when I first started, I thought of myself like, what if I fail? Or what if I'm not good enough? Or what if I don't have enough experience to be able to do this? So I am pretty sure that I am not alone and that you probably have those thoughts too. So on the first day, we're going to learn how to shift all these different thoughts that are holding us back, that are keeping us from starting, so that we can take that fear or that feeling of not being good enough and turn it into action. Okay? Day number 2 is going to be about leadership and how to organize your time. Again, you might be thinking, okay, Belen, I'm not here to talk about leadership because I'm here to create my brand. But I want you to understand that leadership is important because you are the leader of your life. You get to decide how you want to live your life. You get to decide the schedule that you want to have in your life. You get to decide how you want to organize your life. And how you do that is through skills of leadership, so that you can create something and you can stick to it and you can say, like, this is my schedule and I'm sticking to it and this is what I'm doing. That's what leaders do. They lead and people follow. So you want to lead yourself so that you can do the things, and then you can have the customers, the clients, the audience to look up at you and see, like, that's my leader, that's where I'm going. So we do need to develop this. So that's what we're going to do on day number 2. On day number 3, we're going to get into creating your brand. Whether you already have a personal brand or you don't, this is key, because if you already have your personal brand, a lot of times we're like all over the place and we're too passionate about too many things and we don't know what to say and blah, 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 blah. So on day number 3, we're going to get clear at exactly what our brand is, you know, what the passion it is that we are going into, so that we can create a brand around it, right? We want to have a clear message. So that's what we're going to do on day number 3. And I do have an 8-step process to take you through. So that's exciting, because it is the thing that changed my business around. Having a process that I can walk through and I can decide exactly what it is that I am, who am I going after, who do I help, how do I help them, and all that kind of stuff. So then on day number 4, we're going to talk about content, because as you guys know, content is so important. Whether you are on video or whether you are writing or whether you are in person in an office, how you speak, how you write is so important in developing your brand. And we want to make sure that the content that we're putting out there is not just fluff content. We want to be able to get a response from our audience. And so I am going to give you the types of content that you can create, the structure for it, and some scripts that I have used over time that work and that turn into sales and returning clients and audience members. Okay? Then on day number 5, and I left it for the last day for one particular reason, is how to monetize your brand. A lot of times we go after the money. We want to make money, so we say, like, okay, I can sell that thing for $100, so that's what my business is going to be. But the truth is, then we fail. And why do we fail? It's because it's not true to us. It is not on brand for us. And so that's why we go through all the steps necessary to define who we are, what we want. What do we actually want? Do we want to, have a nonprofit, or do we want to make $1 million? And both answers are completely okay, but we need to know who we are, what we want, and how we help people. From then on, you have a lot of options to monetize your content, right? The vehicle of how you monetize is, in my opinion, the least important, because you need to be able to know the most important thing, which is who you are and how you help. And then you find how to monetize. And so I'm going to share with you all the different ways in which I monetize, and then more ways in which you can monetize that I don't personally do, but that I recommend for you. And then that's the 5 days and the 5 trainings. If that is not enough, we're going to have 5 different speakers that are from different industries, but their business is online, and they're going to share their experience, how they got started, how they have been able to find success, and the things that they had to overcome to get to where they are today. So I'm really excited about that, because you're not just going to get my side of things and my own experience, but you're also going to hear from different people from different industries and how they have been able to make it work online. Okay? Lastly, we have a bonus, but that's a surprise. So I'm not going to say it on this video, but you should just stick around after day number 5, because you will have a surprise. Now, aside from all of that, each day that we talk about mindset or building your brand or building the content, I'm going to give you a PDF or a downloadable that you can use. So I'm going to give you the tools that you need so you can just print it out and write down every single answer for every single strategy that we're going over, so that when the course ends on day 5, you have not only listened to me, but you have also done the work, which I think it's the most important, because a lot of courses out there give you all the information so you're inspired, you're motivated, but then days end and you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do now? So I wanted to change that, and I wanted to give you everything that you actually need. Now, before you ask me, because I know that probably a lot of you also work in the corporate world, and some of you don't want to get out of the corporate world, and that's completely fine, because I am there too and I love it. So you don't want to get out of the corporate world, you don't want to start a business, you don't really want to be a social media influencer and all of that. So you're thinking, do I even need this? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you need a personal brand, and yes, you need to do the work, because if you are on LinkedIn and you're applying for jobs and you want to be CEO or whatever corporation, people need to know what you stand for. So a personal brand is going to help you, build that so that you can go out and reach the level of corporate that you want. Every single person, if you want your own business or if you don't want your own business, you need a personal brand. We're not in the 70s anymore. Everyone right now has access to you, and what you put out there matters. So that is why we're going over this course. So if you work corporate and you want to quit, this is for you. If you don't work corporate, you already have your brand, but you want to take it to the next level, this is for you. If you work corporate and you don't want to quit, you need a personal brand, and this is for you. So that is what the 5-day experience is. If you have any questions at all, please email me at team@xobelen.com, or you can find me on Instagram, xo_BelenB, and send me your questions through DM. I always answer right there. So I cannot wait to meet you guys. I said it again. I'm really excited to help you and to just, help you break out of that shell and live the life that you have always wanted and that you deserve.